Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I decorated my Beyonce's Renaissance inspired Christmas tree. So on social media, on Instagram and TikTok, I have been sharing Christmas decor collages since probably mid-October with different themes. And I just got this idea to do a Beyonce Renaissance inspired tree. Just another creative idea. I posted the inspiration online and it went viral. And then I decided to do a mock tree for you guys. And it's just been a really cool experience. Some of my, like the one video that went viral is my most viewed video of all time. I think it's sitting at like 2 million views right now. So this is just a creative project. Anybody who's gonna be in the comments like this is, you know, Beyonce is whatever, you don't like her or you think she's not of God or whatever, save those comments. I'm not trying to hear it. I don't even want to see it. Okay, I'm just putting that out there. This is a creative project and I'm just having fun. So this is just inspiration, just like with my traditional Christmas decor I've shared on my channel. So hope you guys enjoy this video. So let's get into it. Okay, so right now I'm about to start on the Renaissance tree. I've been up since like 6 o'clock in the morning. Just lately, I've been waking up super early, like 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock and stuff, and getting stuff done. But I just recorded a maintenance video on this synthetic wig. This is Outre Ariella. And I want it to be, you know, on theme with a Renaissance tree. So I have on my Beyonce Renaissance t-shirt that I got from Amazon. And I did this silver eyeshadow look here. I used the Soft Glam palette in my crease, and then on my lid I used the Juvia's Place Rebel palette, the grays one. That's what I used, and this looks cute. So I already have a list that I'm gonna go by, and I'll probably insert what the list looks like for you guys, because yes, I'm a creative person, but I've only decorated probably 4 or 5 trees in the last 5 years or so. So I'm not a professional decorator, especially when it comes to Christmas. So I have compiled a list of different tips to keep me on track from different content creators, and I want to credit them, so I have their names beside everything, and I'll probably update it before I post it online. But I have the Christmas tree decorating order, so it's like a checklist, and then tips about ribbon, tips about toppers, and then fillable ornaments, because I'm going to be doing that, and just stuff like that to keep me on track. And I would recommend doing that too, because if you're somebody like me, you can get overwhelmed by projects, and so writing stuff out just makes it easier. So I already put the tree up the other day. The tree that I have is a 4.5 foot pre-lit flock tree from Amazon, and it's actually really good quality. I was going to use a white tree for this initially, but the trees on Amazon that was white looked cheap, and I was like, I want to be able to use this tree for years to come. I don't want a cheap looking tree. So far the flock tree is it's gorgeous, but it's super messy. That's why they gave you that like brown paper to put on your floor while you're decorating and stuff. I am going to show you guys how I organize everything before I start decorating, and I'm just going to go for it. All right, so here is the setup and everything. Here's my tree. I just told you where it was from. It's from Amazon, 4.5 feet. If it looks bigger than 4.5 feet, it's not. If you guys don't know, I'm in an attic space, and so the ceilings are low. So that's why it looks kind of big. And then I have this disco ball garland here. This was a suggestion by somebody that, you know, left a comment on one of my videos. And this has already gone viral, not from, you know, any of my Renaissance content, like way before that. People were already buying this in like early October. So I know this is probably going to be gone in like mid-November and everything, like after Halloween. I have 2 of them, but I'm only going to use one because my tree is smaller. If you're doing a tabletop tree, I would not recommend those. Those are going to be just too big. Go with like beaded garland that's silver instead of this larger garland. I got some fairy lights because I'm gonna, even though this is pre-lit, I'm still gonna add some extra lighting to the tree. That's something I've picked up from like professional Christmas tree decorators. They said add extra lights if you want your, you know, tree to be more lit. And then I have these disco ball picks from Michaels. And then I have some disco ball garland from Michaels as well. I'm going to be using that. I'm going to return one of these because it's just too big. Most of my stuff is from Amazon, and I'll have it linked for you guys. I have some hot glue and stuff on hand. And then I have it set up here with, you know, stuff already. I made some ornament clusters to put in the tree. And I have these. They're ornaments, but they're way too heavy. So I would just go with things that are actually ornaments, except for the hats. I'm going to make them into ornaments because these are a little bit too heavy. The lightweight stuff is going to work best. And I do have some black ornaments, even though like the Renaissance colors are 1000% silver and black. I want silver to be the main color and have black as like the accent color. So to give the tree contrast, I'll have a little bit of black in there, but it's mainly going to be silver, and I'm going to have some white in there too. And then I have this horse ornament. This is hard to find at other places. The main place I saw it was Amazon, and it's expensive on Amazon. I think it's like $18. So I only got 3 of these. Now, if you want this look, but you can't find it, or you don't want to pay $18, I've seen other websites that had it for cheaper. Maybe like Zulily had it for like $11, but that's still a lot. You could just get a clear reindeer and use your creative license with it, you know, instead of using, you know, Renee, which is, you know, the horse. Go with a reindeer because it's, you know, more seasonal. And then I have these cowboy hats here, and I was gonna just poke a hole through it and just put it on the tree, but I did that and it didn't look that good. So I'm gonna use the recommendation of somebody who commented on my TikTok video, and I'm gonna use these fillable ornaments here and create like a scene. I've already practiced and did one, and it looks really cute. I just need to perfect it a little bit more. So I put some fake snow in there, and then I got some glitter and poured that in there. Glitter here, the star glitter is from Amazon, and then the circle glitter is from Michaels. You don't have to spend too much on glitter because glitter shouldn't be that expensive, but this Michaels is expensive, okay? And this glitter was like $10. So that's gonna be super cute on the tree. And then my inspiration picture, I'll probably pop it up for you guys. It's this picture of Beyonce's outfit in Las Vegas that she wore on the tour, on the Renaissance tour. And it's very wintry, and it's just perfect for the tree. So I was inspired by 2 people that left a comment that said Winter Renaissance, and she has a song on the album called Summer Renaissance, and I thought this would be perfect for the Christmas season to do a tree more specifically with the theme of Winter Renaissance, you know, for, you know, the Christmas season. So, and then I have some extra ornaments and some stems here. So we're gonna get started on this tree. I'm gonna try not to talk too much, but right here I'm just adding these twinkle lights to my tree, even though it's already pre-lit. Now with the flock trees, I feel like you have to add a lot of lights for them to be seen. But with the twinkle lights, I think I should have just used regular size Christmas lights instead of these, because they kind of did get lost in the tree. The tree's gonna still look really good in the end, but just use like regular Christmas lights because they did kind of get lost in the tree once I put my ornaments and stuff on it. After I did the lights, I moved on to the topper. I like to do my toppers first. With this Christmas tree, this was the first Christmas tree I decorated for 2023. So the traditional one that you guys have seen on my channel, that's the second tree I've decorated for the holiday season. So this was my first time. No, this was my second time doing a topper. I did a topper last year that was like this with picks and stems. So the disco ball stems that you see, those are from Michaels, and then like the silver berry stems that you see, those are from Amazon. Now, when I was showing you guys this disco ball garland here from Michaels, I told you guys I was just going to use one of them, but Two of them actually fit this 4.5-foot tree very well. Initially I thought it wouldn't work because it's so big, but what I did was I stuffed it in the tree and pushed it deep within the tree, and so it worked well. So I still don't think if you have a tabletop tree, like a mini tree, don't get this because it's really big. But if you have a 4.5-foot tree or larger, definitely pick up the disco ball garland from Michaels. It's a way of filling up your tree without, you know, having to use a bunch of ornaments. Even though I'm going to use a bunch of ornaments, but it does fill your tree up faster. Okay, so I made this ornament here. I hope y'all can see it. It has one of the hats in there. And I'm just going to be doing different stuff on the inside of the fillable ornament. So I have some hot glue and a bunch of different stuff. So I'm just going to be experimenting. I already have some of them put together because for some reason I couldn't put them. I was getting confused about how to put them together. Some of them weren't going together that well. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back side of this one and just spread it out with a brush. And then pour some glitter in there. Just playing around. I'm going to spread it out. I didn't do this with the first one. I just poured glitter in there. So all of them will kind of look differently, and I'll just see which one I like the most. So I have several different kinds of glitter. I have snowflakes, I have just regular circle kind, and then of course I have stars. So I want to have stars in it because I feel like that is very much Renaissance. I lost one of my nails in the process, and I'm not going to try to find it somewhere. So I'm going to pour some of that in. Shake it around. Okay. And I'll pour some of this in. And I got this from this idea. Well, somebody commented that I should use fillable ornaments for the hats. And then I found somebody doing a tutorial on TikTok. I'll have to tag both those people. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. That is so pretty. Okay, so that's like the backdrop for it. And I could put, you know, disco balls in there. But these have little hooks in there. I think I can pull them out though, because I don't need them anymore. Yeah, I can pull those out. That's good. And I can just kind of hot glue a bunch of them together. And that's what I think I'll do. Let me pull all these hooks out of them. I don't know how many I'm going to put in there. Probably an odd number, like 3 or 5. That's pretty just as it is. I might just do that. Now I feel like this one needs a glitter backdrop too to stand out more. Let me do that. But that looks cute. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I did a great job. And instead of putting any glue on the front part, I'll just probably just put just more loose glitter. More stars. I won't put a hat in this one. But that looks cool. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is so much better with contrast, so it stands out a little bit more. So I am going to take the hat and put hot glue along the brim. Again, don't look at my nails. I don't know where it is. And I'm just gonna hold it on the back while it cools down. Ah, that looks so much better. I want some stars in the snow. Some glitter in the snow. Let me put some of these snowflakes. Put some of these in there. Snowflakes. Put some of these snowflakes in there because that just makes sense with the winter Renaissance theme. This in there. If this close up. Now you probably want to get I guess clear glue, because or maybe it's gonna dry. Oh, I mean it's already drying. I guess it'll dry clear. Yeah. Okay, so this is how the ornament turned out. That's cute. The glitter creates like a darker background, so it gives some contrast, and so it makes the hat stand out. So I think this is cute. And I don't have the hat like perfectly centered, so it's kind of like not perfect, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of these, and I'll show you guys like after I'm done. Okay, so I finished. I only did 5 of them, but I think 5 is plenty for my size tree. So I'm gonna show you guys the DIY ornaments I made. So that's one of them. Glitter background and then a floating cowboy hat. Love that. This was the first one I made here. Let's focus. Cowboy hat, glitter background with a little bit of fake snow in the bottom and some glitter in the front. So that's cute. Then I did this one with just disco balls and a glittery background. And with the Elmer's glue, let me see. With the Elmer's glue and stuff, it doesn't dry clear in the back. So if you want it to be clear, I suppose you would just get clear glue instead of the classic white glue from Elmer's. But it still works for me because I'm just going to be showing the front. And then I did one that combined the glitter background, the disco balls, and then a little bit of snow on each side. There. And then this one I put an actual ornament in there. And then like an actual disco ball ornament that I got from a different, I think it was from a different listing from Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. And then some smaller disco balls there. And that's what we have going on. So I'm going to get back to decorating the tree. So initially I was just gonna hang these ornaments on the tree just individually, but I didn't like how it was, and I recently, started doing clusters with my ornaments. So I took this pipe cleaner and I put about 5 ornaments on there, and then I twisted it up and I got a branch that was on the Christmas tree and secured it that way. I would recommend hot gluing the tops of the ornaments on your tree before you do clusters, because they will pop off. I got that tip from Deck Your Decor on Instagram. I should have did this, but I just, found that out a couple of days ago. But hot gluing your ornaments, the tops on them, is going to make it, a lot easier. Even though the overall theme for my Christmas tree is Winter Renaissance, I did want to do a little nod to Alien Superstar. So I put probably 3 of these Alien ornaments here and there on the tree, just for a nod. And then I used this holographic silver ribbon that I got from Amazon. It's wired ribbon. And if you watch my traditional Christmas tree that I just decorated for our living room, I showed you guys me using ribbon on that tree as well. And this is my first year using ribbon on a Christmas tree because I've never done that before. So I cut the ribbon into 18-inch strips. I secured it to the top of one branch and then stuffed it underneath another branch, and that's all I did. I didn't start at the top and then take it all the way down like a lot of people do. This was just easier for me. So in my inspiration picture, she had like a black backdrop. So what I did was I took this queen size, I think, set of matte black sheets that I got from Amazon, and I got some thumbtacks and I put it on the wall, and of course it was wrinkled. So I took my steamer and I got most of those wrinkles out. It'll still be like a little bit wrinkled, but I wanted to set the mood for the pictures and everything. So I took that steamer and did that. That steamer is really good, by the way. I use it for my fashion content too. I'll try to have a link for you guys. Wonderful steamer. And then I went ahead and fixed the bottom of the backdrop, put my tree on there, and I cut a little slit into the sheets so the cord would go through it and not, be seen. And I took this black blanket and used it as my tree skirt. Here is the inspo picture again, and here is my Christmas tree. I love how this turned out. So beautiful. This was like a very creative project, and it made me feel like an art teacher again because, making those ornaments and everything, this was just a lot of fun. I'm so glad I went for it because I was not going to post this idea at all because I didn't think it would be well received, but it kept nagging me, and so I did it anyway. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and talk to me in the comments. Let me know what your theme for your Christmas tree is going to be this year. Are you going to keep the same theme throughout your house, or are you going to have different themes throughout your house? That is what we're going to do. I'm having traditional in the living room and kitchen, and then my office is going to be pink. Even though I just did this Renaissance tree, I am going to do a pink tree. I think I'm going to take some of the black bulbs off, and then the bedroom is going to be neutral. Tell me what your theme is going to be. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and please consider subscribing before you leave. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.